Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. This is part 2. We had a successful test of the liquid engine last time. Now we're going to go here and we want to increase general rocketry. This will give us the LVT-45 swivel liquid fuel engine. It's got alternator, engine, propellants, gimbal. It can change the angle of the thrust by 3 degrees. The LVT-45 engine was considered a breakthrough in the LVT series due to its thrust vectoring feature. The LVT-45 can deflect its thrust to aid in craft control. All these added mechanics, however, make for a slightly smaller and heavier engine in comparison with other LVT models. So as you can see, this one has maximum thrust on ASL of 168.75 and 200 on VAC. And this one here is actually better, which isn't the end of the world. This one's quite a nice one as well. This one uses less fuel per second than the other one, so it lasts longer. Better used out in space, but we're going to research this and we're going to purchase all those parts. We also get the Thumper solid fuel booster and the FLT 200 fuel tank. We're going to purchase them. We're going to get survivability, I think, which will get us a heat shield, a small structural heat shield with integrated fairing, micro landing struts, radiomated parachutes, and service bay. Service bay can be opened up and you can put things inside it. I'm going to research you, and then next I'm going to be saving up for stability. Anyway, I need to buy these parts. I keep forgetting that. I need another 2.9 science before I can buy stability. And what I can actually do is go over here. I need to create a vessel to go over there. I could go over here and create a plane to go on here and just collect some science from there. But I'm not going to do that just yet. Actually, why not? I'm just going to go here. And I'm going to get this. Click it, press the keys to rotate it around, place it like that. And what I'm also going to do is go to the science. I've got this extra science thing here. I'm just going to place 2 of these for now. And place them here. And in here we're going to have our scientist, Bob. There you go, Bob, you can go in there. We're going to call you... What should we call you? Gather Mark 1. Just because it's going to gather me some science from the airpad. I'm going to launch you. From the runway, sorry, not the airpad. And we're going to go here. We're going to go crew report. Get 1.5 science. Observe the mysterious goo. 3 science. EVA. EVA report, nothing. But if we go down to the ground, press the spacebar, and EVA report, 2.4 science. There we go. Grab that. Get back in. Recover the vessel. There we go. We're up to 21 science now. Got our money back. We didn't actually do anything really. And I'm going to go to the research place and get this. It's going to give us a nose cone, which makes us more aerodynamic. Small one and an aerodynamic one. A EVT1 winglet and a radial decoupler. So we're going to research them and purchase. Close this. And now I'm going to go here. Ooh, telephone. Be back in a second. And I'm back. Okay, we are now back here. What I'm going to do is load my booster Mark II. I'm going to load you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this booster, place it here, and get the back Thumper solid fuel booster filled with a new, even more volatile fuel. The back offers semi-reliable performance at a good price. I'm going to place you here. Pretty much exactly the same, but this one should go even higher because look at the size of it. And if we go to our crew, everybody now has 1 experience. So I'm going to put Jebediah back in the pilot seat. There is a few more things we could add, but I'd like to do this in stage. We're going to call you the Booster Mark III. This is just basically a booster testing ship. And I wonder if we'll break any of our missions. Achieve a speed of 450, land distance 5,000 meters, escape the atmosphere, altitude of at least 11.5 kilometers. We might manage that one. Anyway, Booster Mark III to the launch pad. And maximum thrust, why not? I'm going to turn on the SAS this time because we're going to be going up a bit higher, so I'd like to be a bit more stable. And 3, 2, 1, launch. And up we go. Might be able to do some science reports once you reach a high enough altitude. You can see like the drag on the ship here. Observe mysterious goo. Not much there. Speed record achieved. Very nice. We're still going up. Faster and faster and faster. Fuel's about to run out. We should reach the heights. Yep. Let's check this now. Just still wobbles and jiggles as the craft flies. What about a crew report? Nothing new. Mysterious goo. Ooh. Upper atmosphere. The goo seems to be getting very cold now. We'll keep that data. And what about a crew report? 4.5 science from the upper atmosphere. Very nice. World's first land distance achieved. So while we're back on our way down, I'm actually going to press the space key so we separate. I can go down. We achieved a distance record away from the launch pad, or the complex, of 5,000 meters. Very nice. We've got a little bit of money and reputation for that one. More money and reputation for altitude. Same again for altitude and speed record. There we go. And we're now falling. Can we do anything from this one? We can get 9 science. It'll actually be reduced, but I'm going to keep that. We're on our way down. And actually what I'm going to do is speed up the game a bit. Reduce our altitude. There's not much more we can do now. When we get to about 2,000, 3,000 meters, I'll put it back to normal speed. So we set some new records, which is pretty good. Okay, press the space bar. Something exploded somewhere. I currently have no mods on at the moment. If you guys would like to recommend any mods, I'm not too sure what I would want. I mean, you can get like an autopilot mod, for example, and I wouldn't really want that, but maybe everyone's turn off the SAS as well. Here's my fuel gauge, the electric charge, because I had the SAS on the whole time when I wasn't using my engine. It got used up because it's keeping the angle it is at. Mono propellant I can actually launch without, technically, because I have nothing to use it. Oh no, there's the boosted debris. He's way over there, isn't he? Will we hear the explosion? Doesn't seem like it. And we've landed. Okay, so let's go to tilt it like this. And we're going to go EVA. EVA report. Nothing new there. Press the space bar. EVA reports. Oh dear. Nothing new. You get up to the surface. I don't think it was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Well, we're inside Kerbin's water. It's still 3.2 science. We're going to get that. And we're going to see if we can get back on. It's not the easiest thing to do. Come on. He's walking on water at the moment. Ah, come on. Come on. Get on there. What if I use my rockets? Come on. Nope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recover the vessel, which will just recover the pilot. And Gather data from Kerbin's water, 3.2 science, and recovery of a vessel that survived the flight. Well, it's actually the pilot. And no experience gain because he didn't really do anything new. Done. And then if we go over here, there is our booster Mark III. Another thing we can do, if it's not in visual range from here, is go here. Hi again. This is the tracking station facility. In here you can view all the solar system as well as the current position and trajectories of all ongoing missions. When you have missions in progress, you'll see them listed on the panel at your left. You'll be able to take command of them from this screen. Sometimes contracts may require specific destinations in orbit or on the surface. Those will also be visible here. Lastly, you'll want to see if you want to see the same map viewing during flight, hit the M key. Got it. Okay. Now, if I rotate around here, there is the Booster Mark III. We can click on U. And we can click on Recover, the Booster Mark III tracked object. Recover U. Recover that vessel. And we gain some science. And the parts. There's no crew in there. That's that done. And we can exit here again. Now we've got as soon as it loads up, a nice amount of money. Let's go here quickly. Nothing available. I've got these active at the moment. Okay. Let's go here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this off. I'm going to create a new ship actually. So let's get the Mark I command pod. Fuel tanks. I'm going to get, zoom in a bit using the shift key and the mouse wheel. Now place this, nope, not like that. I need science. I need a science junior here. This enables me to perform more complex science experiments. And then I want some goo tanks here. And then utility aerodynamics. I'm going to place a heat shield on the bottom. And then a decoupler here. And then this fuel tank here with an engine. I'm going to get this one here. And then I'm going to have a decoupler. How many parts are we at the moment? Parachute missing, unused. Okay, so we need a parachute. Let's place this here. I'm hoping we'll have enough weight there. Decoupler, let's add another stage actually. Add the decoupler there. That one. And then we're going to want a solid fuel booster here. Let's think, is there anything else we want? Service bay, maybe later. Aerodynamics, I'm going to get some basic fins, I think. Have 4 of them. We're going to place this here. Science, no. Utility. I've got 15 out of 30 parts at the moment. Structural, command, engines, fuel tanks, pods. I think this will be okay, so we need a new name for this. Now this is going to be on the same planet. I'm going to name a series of ships based upon their mission, I think. So I'm going to call this the Nearseer Mark 1. Let's see what we can see nearby, and we're going to save you. I'm going to go to the launch pad. And if we go right click on this, observe materials bay, that would give us 7.5 science. Now, that bit there that's sort of grayed out would actually be better if we had a scientist. So I'm going to reset that experiment, recover the vessel. Next, okay, go back here. I'm going to change the crew for Bob Kerman, the scientist. And save and launch. Now if we right click on this now, observe materials bay. Oh, maybe I was wrong then. I thought I'd get more science for that. Maybe if he's more leveled up. Anyway, we're going to try with Bob here. So let's reset that. Actually, no, I will do this experiment. Observe materials bay. Keep the data. And then recover the vessel. We haven't used anything. We gained 7.5 science. We're now at 30. Next. Done. Click on U. Let's change to Jebediah then. Jebediah is my favourite. I'm going to save you and launch. We've got the information from the launch pad, which is what we wanted. I'm going to go maximum thrust. So let's check our staging before we launch. We've got parachute there. We've got the decoupler there. This little engine here. This decoupler here. And this big booster here. So maximum thrust, and we're going to take off in 3, 2, 1, go. And while we're flying, observe the materials bay. The less resilient samples appear to have splattered around the interior, forming new and interesting colour combinations. We'll keep that data. We'll turn on the SAS, so we go straight up. As soon as we run out of fuel, I'm going to decouple this, and then use this engine here. Space and space. We'll hopefully gain new altitudes. Speed record of 7,500 meters a second, very nice. Then we can separate that. We're now in a very high atmosphere. Let's observe this mysterious goo. We get hardly anything for that. We're still going up at a nice speed though. What about a crew report? Nothing new for that. Don't really want to be doing an EVA because we're still in the gravitational field and it will just pull us straight off when you go flying down to the ground, which would be a bit silly. Let's see if we can observe mysterious goo now. Nothing new. It's a shame we don't have a couple of these. But that's okay. A scientist could reset this. We're still going up. Crew report. Nothing new. Let's go to in-vehicle activities. Look out the window. Have a look around inside the ship. Pretty cool. And then I think we press V to get back outside. Yep. That's okay. Still going up. What about now? Pass for another layer on the atmosphere meter here, but nope, it's still counting as upper atmosphere. Reset the experiment. Now, we need to reach 69 kilometers or 69,000 meters to actually be classed out of the atmosphere, which I don't think we're quite going to reach. But we've got pretty close. We've got a pretty basic rocket, and we're getting quite close to our target. And we should start falling soon. So if I just speed this up a bit. And now we're falling. Falling back down. I'm just going to speed this up because it's going to take a while to fall back down again. And I'll turn off the SAS. And our heat shield should protect us. Hopefully. Let's slow it down again. See, here's the heat coming. And if we go to here, an arbalator, that is the heat shield. Ablator. Let's just twist this a bit like this. Hardly got used at all. I don't think we're going fast enough for the heat to really affect us. And there's our debris. That should be crashing pretty soon. 3, 2, 1... maybe. Bang, boom, explode. Now that is not quite realistic because it would take time for the sound to travel to the ship. I wonder if there's a mod for that. That would be pretty cool if there is. Let's deploy the parachute. And we've not moved very far. I'm hoping We are light enough. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Will we be light enough? I can't remember what the impact tolerance for this science materials bay is. Because if it blows up, then I believe we lose the science inside. We've got the heat shield as well. Will we survive the impact? Yes, we will. Okay, so he's back now. We're going to recover the vessel. Should have got a little bit of science on that. Very nice, 17.5 science. Next, parts, got some money back. And next, Jebediah Kerman. I'm going to use the same vessel again, and this time use the science materials bay in the upper atmosphere. But I just remembered, since I'm actually not using mono propellant, I can actually empty it, and that'll make the ship a little bit lighter, and we should get higher. But we've got a couple of things completed here. Oh, come up. Okay, so we've got a bit more money there, and a bit more money there. Very nice. So we'll be a little bit lighter. We should go a little bit higher. We're going to save this, the Neosea Mark 1, launch. And Z, and turn on the SAS. Actually, I'm not going to turn on the SAS. This time I'm going to actually tilt my ship at a 90 degree to the right. And I'm going to head out that way towards the water, and hopefully we'll get a bit more of a distance boost from the base. Maybe get a bit more money. And when we get into the higher atmosphere, I'm going to do the materials bay again. Alright, 3, 2, 1, launch. Let's get a little bit of a tilt to the right. And you can see here the yaw tilting to the right a bit. Not very easy, these solid fuel boosters, and being in the atmosphere, but once we go a bit, it should be okay. And release. Fire the engine. Oh dear. Come on, I should be able to stabilize this. There we go. Let's tilt this a bit. Come on, not that much. Oh no. Okay, well, didn't go the best it could have gone, but it's okay. Now, have we gained enough height for something new? Not yet. We're still gaining some height. I don't think we're quite going to make it though. There's our debris. If I can spin the ship and release at an angle, maybe the separation will give me a little bit more height. Materials bay. No, not quite. That's a shame. We'll reset this experiment. Actually, one thing I can do is revert flight. Revert to launch. Cheating a little bit, I know, but imagine that as a simulation. There you go. You should be happy now. Turn on the SAS. We're going to go straight up this time. Z maximum thrust and go up. I was trying to get the science in the upper atmosphere. I think I was thinking a bit too much about gaining land distance. So I'm going to go straight up using the SAS. We're using 0.0 fuel energy, 0.05 energy now. There's our solid fuel. And space and space. Oh no, no. God damn it. And now we're flying back down towards the ground. Come on. Go up, 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 up. Yet again, I don't think we're going to make it, but you never know. Let's just separate again. You can spin off out of control. Come on, make it to the upper atmosphere, please. It's going to be close. Observe materials bay. Yes, upper atmosphere. The rarefied air has caused interesting changes to the gel samples. It seems like something is happening with the interior structure. Keep that data. We've got a crew report, I believe. Yes, we do. Observe mysterious goo. 0.5 science. Okay, so we achieved that target. There's our bits falling down. And let's turn off the SAS because it's still using it. If we have no electric charge, we cannot deploy the parachute, which is never a fun thing. Let's just speed up the game a bit until we're about 5,000 meters. Kablooey. 7, 6, 5, that'll do. And at about 2,500, I'm going to deploy the parachute. Actually, where are we now? Crew report. Kerbin's grasslands, keep the data. Mysterious goo, deploy the parachute. Left a bit too late. Come on, slow down in time. We're in the grasslands now, we're not on the shores. So I should be able to pop out and get some EVA reports. Mysterious goo. Not really worth it. Oh dear. I thought I might have accelerated a bit too slow. As you can see now, we've sort of separated from the heat shield by losing the science part. So that's a little bit unfortunate. So I think in future parts I'm going to need to add a couple more parachutes. Let's do a crew report. Nope, cancel. EVA report. While flying over Kerbin's grasslands, most precarious situation, 5.6, keep the data. And space to jump off. EVA report, nope, cancel. Store experiments, take the data. EVA report, 2.4 science. Grab that. Climb in. Crew report. 1.5 science. Observe mysterious goo. 3 science. And we're going to recover the vessel. So unfortunately we lost the science that was in the science bay. Only got 16 science. Okay, done that, and we can rotate this around, and there's the heat shield. We're going to recover that. And we're now at 220,000, 290, so we've got a nice amount of money. But I'm going to call that it for part 2, guys. Make sure you join me for part 3. I'll see you then.